Okay guys, so we're here with Marianne. Marianne's been with us for about 16 weeks now, is it?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
So Marianne, I think Marianne's got a bit of a good story to go with everything. And if you may have seen her photos before, you'll see that the results that she's had since starting work with us. So I'm gonna get her to tell you a little bit about how she got started with us, and and a bit about her experience on that side of things. So Marianne, did you want to just tell everyone about how you and the experience you've had with us, and how you got started with us initially?
Yeah, I saw a post came up on Facebook probably about 18 months ago, and it was one of those situations. It intrigued me because it didn't look like the archetypal kind of gym that you usually get on these posts, but did nothing about it. Did actually sign up to the Keep Me Informed, and really we then obviously hit COVID and just nothing happened, but I fell in love with the fridge and the wine, and it just kind of escalated, and then strangely enough after Christmas an email popped into my inbox, and it was from Nick and the team saying, what are you up to? Have any more thoughts? Let us know what your fitness journey is. And I thought, do you know what? I ought to do something about it. And actually, the biggest hurdle for me was making that initial call, responding to that email, going, yeah, I do want to do something about it, but being scared and terrified and feeling like you were going to be judged the minute you walked through the door. And actually it was nothing like that at all. Nick was great to talk to. It was very reassuring. He was not, there was no trying to shoehorn me into any specific program. I got all the details, and actually the minute I walked in the door, the environment was very calm. It was very friendly. It was everything that everything that I wanted but wasn't expecting. And I started off on the 28-day program, had tremendous success, and I can say that because I've done it, and the pictures speak for themselves. And I never for a million years thought I would get that. And because prior to coming, I was 53, going through the menopause, perimenopausal. So everything was against me in some respects, and I just needed to do something about it. And Nick and the team have helped me with that. They've helped me structure programs. They've helped me with nutrition. We have regular reviews, which I initiate. If I don't want them, I don't have to have them. So, and the sessions are such great fun because we're all like-minded people. There are no egos. They're literally, nobody is better than anybody else. And the friendships that you create in such a short amount of time is just so nice. You just feel so welcome. You feel part of the family. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want a gym that was going to give me those heebie-jeebies, because that's all I can say. It's just horrible. We've all been there, and I think the biggest thing for me was getting my eating under control, getting the right nutrition, and that has helped so much with, the point that I'm at right now.
Okay. And in terms of the results from the nutrition aspect, I know we've had a few challenges more recently with trying to get you to eat enough. In terms of from a nutrition aspect, can you just share with people a bit about what you're doing from that side of things, or I want people to be aware that this isn't highly restrictive in any way, shape or form. I just want you just to tell them that
so basically I started off with an eating plan, and then through talking to Nick regularly, we were tweaking. And when I say tweaking, we were talking about yes, you can have some ice cream. Yes, you can have a biscuit. Why don't you consider adding, meringue into it? Or, if you want to go out for that Chinese or that Indian, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So the eating plan, it starts off as one thing, but then you then find your own stride. You then find what works for you. And through me, keeping a plan, keeping a sort of a diary of what I eat, Nick is then, better able to say to me, right, this is what we need to do. But, I eat a lot of protein, I do eat carbs, and I eat a lot of healthy fats. And I've never felt so well. Prior to all of this, I had a lot of menopausal symptoms, and now I have very few. The whole eating thing is key to either, if you want to lose weight, then you need to get that sorted. But there's no point in being so restrictive that actually after 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 16 weeks or whatever, you just lose the will to live, because we've all been there. We've all tried eating plans that just, take all the nice things that we like out, and just we end up curling up in a corner and dying basically because you can't have your packet of crisps or your gin or your glass of wine. Nothing is off the table. I think when you first start off, you are quite restrictive. So I was quite restrictive. That wasn't coming from the team. The team wasn't saying to me, you can't have this, 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 or this. It was down to me until I found that I understood more about what I was eating, what I needed to put into my body, and that all comes as part of the package, when you come to BTC. So, and I love it. I love thinking about what I'm going to have. I do, and there are days when you think to yourself, do you know what, hang it, I just want something easy. So you'll go to the chip shop. But alternatively, you also get the option, you get the education behind the food, in terms of you get to understand what the healthier choices are. And the fact is that you literally don't have to sacrifice everything in that you want to eat to get to a place where you want to be. I think we've all, it's a massive thing, going without, because the more you go without, the more that you crave. So for me, I'm 54, I've got more energy than most 30-year-olds, and that, I take my kids to Rebound, I take them trampolining, I use the treadmill every day. This is just me personally. Not everybody has to follow what I do, but just because I'm active, because I've been given the tools that have given me this energy, then I'm living life to the best, and I love it. I do absolutely love it.
Has it found you've helped you sleep as well at all, or? Oh,
I sleep like a baby. In fact, my hubby will tell you that I'm no fun in bed anymore because literally the minute I get into bed, head touches the pillow and I'm awake. And the other night, 7-8 hours straight, and that really was unheard of before, because I'd be woken up previously through night sweats, through just aching, headache, all the things that would disturb your sleep. That was what was happening prior to starting on this program. So yeah, so I love it. And then consequently I signed up for the long term. Know me.
Shows your commitment, right?
Absolutely.
Any final words that you want to share with anyone that might be looking to work with us, maybe, or looking for a personal trainer boot camp, or anything that you feel that you want to share with anyone that's unsure or on the fence about?
Yeah, I would just say, don't dismiss it before you come and have a look. The biggest thing in the world for anybody is walking through the door of a gym, and because it takes courage, and that is the hardest step in the world. The second hardest is getting through the door and seeing what the environment is like. I would challenge anybody to come down when we've got when we're doing a session, and just see the fun that we're having whilst making strides and steps towards getting to the place that we want to be. You know, we have a laugh, we constantly have a laugh, and it's just such a fun place. It's such a comfortable environment. Like I said earlier, there literally are no egos. You know, the staff are really friendly, really helpful, and you know, if you're a 50 something or even younger, you know, and you're trying to find that forever place that's going to give you what you want, then I'd say seriously give them a call, because you won't regret it, you really won't.
Thanks, Marianne, for talking about that to the team, and hopefully if you've been on the edge, guys, then just get in contact. As Marianne says, we're a friendly bunch, we're not going to scare you. You know, just come and have a chat. Like I say, we're very different to everyone else in the area. So thank you very much, Marianne, and thank you for being part of Team BTC.